Good morning, agents. This is Road Warrior. You might not have recognized me. I chopped a lot of my hair off yesterday. I'm trying to chop more of it off, but my razor keeps just not doing the thing. So we'll do a little bit more later today, hopefully. Anyways, I'm here in the runabout, my car, which doesn't get a whole lot of use in Ingress these days, but I'm going to use it today because it is gray and rainy and gross outside. So I'm not going to be able to do a whole lot of scooter work today, but I'm still hoping to go to the fairgrounds and do a little bit of work there because most of the portals there are drivable. So I should be able to do that. One caveat is the first thing I'm going to do is actually go to Bithead's fields and knock them down. Second caveat is Bithead actually went to the fairgrounds and captured all the portals I hadn't captured yesterday. So I'm going to be giving him some notifications for sure today. That'll be fun in order to knock out the rest of the fields that I want to build. But the story of today is definitely that I need to use gear, not get gear. So I'm not going to go farm, which was kind of my initial thought. Like maybe I should go farming first. But yeah, I really need to use up some gear. So smashing and building fields at the fairgrounds, probably a good plan. We'll see how it goes. I'll check in with you in a little bit. Okay, agents. Two gameplay videos in, and I am starting to think about my plan a little bit more. So I actually have a lot of bursters right now. So smashing would be better than building, I think, just to get rid of the bursters. So I'm actually going to make an effort to go and destroy the eastern end of Bithead's fields, which hopefully will help clear out the fields for a little bit longer because he'll have to work harder to, rebuild them, which will also be a benefit because I will be destroying a level 7, I think, green farm, where an Enlightened agent works. So it'd be better to destroy that, and that will help me hopefully make some progress against the Enlightened in the area, but we'll see. So that's where I'm off to next. I'll come back to you with another update shortly. All right, friends. Pulled over on Dale here, just parked for a second to give you a quick update. I miscalculated because apparently there's some kind of event or protest or something at the Minnesota State Capitol, so all of the roads are blocked off and I cannot get the spine of Bithead's fields. So I'm gonna have to go north on, well, I'm on Dale, but I should have gone north on Rice. It's just that there was no way to turn onto Rice from where I was. So yeah, after 3 minutes of like trying to splash down whatever was there without like going into restricted areas, didn't quite work out. So I'm heading to, yeah, Rice Arlington baseball fields. Hopefully that'll help. Does kind of throw a wrench in my plans though. So I'll keep going. I'll check in with you in a bit. Well, agents, I think it's been like 15 minutes since I last checked in with you, and I am just very frustrated because every street I want to go down is closed for construction. Every single one. I don't know how this is happening, but like I tried to take front from Dale to get east to Rice, but front was closed, so I had to go south to Como and then go back up western northbound to front, and then I turned right on front to get to Rice. But Rice is closed. I'm so lost. I don't understand how all of these streets are closed at the exact same time. There has to be a street open that will let me get to where I want to go, right? I don't know. We're going to find out. I'm going to use Google. I'm going to ask Google, and Google's going to tell me what street I should take because this is just absolutely insane. Okay, agents, I made it to Rice and Arlington, finally. This is the sort of sports complex. This is, yeah, baseball fields, obviously. So I was prepared to give Bithead a bunch of props for this one because I felt like he was possibly using a really difficult portal to get to. I was wrong. This is ball field number 3, which is the portal that Bithead used. You can see the number 3 there. And I just was able to just walk right out onto the baseball field here. There's no fence around it. It's easy to ultra strike, and I was able to ultra strike the mods off with like 5 weapons. This over here, if you can see in the distance there, is ball field number 2, which is habitually fenced off. Now, I'm not trying to give the guy some ideas about how to beat me here, but if he'd used that, I would not have been able to ultra strike at all. At least I haven't figured out a way how to get onto that portal. You usually have to splash it down and like barely capture it by using momentum tricks to actually get the portal in range. So I gotta say, I'm not impressed. Also, the resonator placement was really, really bad, so I was able to get a lot more damage on all of the resonators all at once. And yeah, overall, Bithead could use a rewatch of my intermediate defense video, because this one was poorly defended. Also, it had a level 1 and a level 2 resonator on it. Like, that thing was going down. Anyways, mission success. There's a couple more portals in this area that I think I want to take down because there's some big fields anchored off of them. So I'm going to keep doing that. It's not really raining. I'm not sure why I have the umbrella. But yeah, I'm going to keep going. And also, there's a McDonald's nearby, so I might actually get lunch there. Hashtag not a sponsor, but probably worth doing. Anyways, good success. Got down Bithead's fields. I'll go back to the Minnesota State Capitol probably tomorrow and get rid of the green portals over there that make up the spine. But this was already a good accomplishment for the day. All right, here at Rice and Larpenteur, just on the border with Maplewood, and I've taken down yet another field. Not a huge field, it's just going over to Como, or not even Como, Reservoir Woods, it looks like. So it's not a huge field, but I figured I'd take it down anyway because I was in the neighborhood, and that should, yeah, that should help keep things a little bit less green in this area. This is where Trip of Soda, who's the person who owned the portal, spends a lot of time, as far as I know. So I think knocking this out is probably a good decision. At this point, I've run out of really good targets. It might be worth it for me to go and run around Como Lake, or go down Wheelock Parkway to just knock out a few rails that Bithead has that were protecting his field. But there's not a whole lot of reason to do it. It's mostly just so I can use up gear, which is kind of the goal for today. So I'm actually going to go and do that now, but I'm going to pick up McDonald's first because it's lunchtime. Still not a sponsor. And quick mid-video plug, if you want to help make sure that I can afford McDonald's for lunch when I'm out smashing green, go subscribe to my Patreon, because it's only $5 a month, and it makes sure that I can keep doing this stuff. Good plug, good plug. I'll see you in a minute. All right, agents. Here I am. I'm at the Hamlin Avenue pedestrian bridge, which you can just about see over there. It's kind of a neat little thing, honestly. It's a shame that something like that is necessary, but whatever. This was almost the last portal in the rails that Bithead had thrown to protect his field lanes. So at this point, if I wanted to, I could probably throw some blockers, but honestly, it's not going to do much against him. So I am just about done smashing green. Probably going to head home here. Let my lunch digest, because I scarfed down some lunch as I was smashing. But it was a good run. Went through Como Park, Bandana Square, and now finally this sort of Pierce Butler route, which is yeah, it was a good little exploration session. I mean, it's not like I haven't been to these places before, but it's good to see what's going on here. And thankfully, I didn't hit as much construction on the way back as I did on the way out to Rice and Larpenteur, because geez, that was just rough. Anyway, I'll bring you back in a minute here to take a look at the intel map from the intel den, and we'll probably close the video out. All right, agents, I'm back in the intel den, and I still have to clean up my facial hair a little bit. That's probably what I'll get to next, but just to take a look at the intel map here. It's looking a lot better. No green left on the map there, at least nothing big. There's a few fields based off Concordia campus, which I can't get to because it's homecoming weekend for them, so it's all being used for events. There's some stuff that I could get in Merriam Park, but it's really not a high priority. But yeah, all of the work that I did just now, clearing out, Rice and Arlington, and doing a little bit of damage to the stuff at the Capitol, like all of that is going to help a whole lot in making it just a lot harder for Bithead to rethrow those fields, and they were down for checkpoint. So we'll see what he does for the next checkpoint, which is coming up in a few hours here, but for now, this video has reached its natural ending. First, thank you all for watching, and if you did enjoy the video, please click the like button. Looks like this. Helps let the YouTube algorithm know that people should watch this video. You should also click the subscribe button, because that's how you know when my next video is going to come out, and again, it's helpful for the YouTube algorithm. And if I did anything wrong, or if you have any ideas for me, do please put those in the comment section below. I do enjoy the feedback, plus, again, the YouTube algorithm likes it when people comment. In the description, you'll find a couple of links. The first link is going to take I always do that. One of the links is going to take you to my gaming channel, where I post longer form content on other video games, not just Ingress. Right now I'm focusing on Divide and Conquer, which is a mod for Medieval 2 Total War, and it's inspired by Tolkien's Middle-earth universe. And it's a lot of fun. I'm making some really good progress right now, and in fact, in a few days, I'm going to start posting 2 videos a day on that series. Trying to finish it up before I go to Houston. We'll see how that goes. And the other link in the description will take you to my Patreon page, where you can support my work on these videos for $5 a month. I'm also, just small plug, I'm also launching a Patreon for my gaming channel, so if you want to throw an additional $5 a month my way for a separate project, I'm happy to have that happen, but that's all linked on the other channel. But the people who are supporting me over on Patreon for Ingress right now are Zach Nelson, BigBadaBoom, Minnesota Resistance, and Teri Lynn. Thank you all for your financial support. Helps me make sure that I can afford my McDonald's runs when I'm in the field at lunchtime, and that is always helpful. And just generally that I can afford to eat and live and things. And yeah, I'm just going to get into some stuff here in the afternoon. I've got a few things that I got to work on, including recording another video of my Divide and Conquer series, so I'll get to that shortly. But I want to say once again that I appreciate you all watching, especially if you got all the way to the end, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.